One of the worst things you can do as a heterosexual male is date a woman with a promiscuous past that your close friends and family members know about. Reason being is this can bring a lot of psychological trauma to yourself. You know, there's times when her past might come up in a discussion, or people are going to be making comments either to you or about you to others, and you're going to have to sit there and psychologically deal with what this woman's done when you personally are trying to possibly forgive what she's done and try and forget about that past so you can have a pleasant future with her. However, that past can always potentially come up, and it can come up in very embarrassing ways. This is why I would say to people, if you really like the girl and you believe she's changed, by all means go and do it, but I don't recommend it. Now, with all that being said, one thing that I would never ever recommend a person do is date a woman who's got a promiscuous past that's all over the internet. I'm talking she's got a leg spread, people can see the box, past people that she slept with that's on the internet, men with their genitalia within her mouth that people can see. Set dudes have slept by carelessly with her via the internet while they're masturbating. All of these horrendous, embarrassing things that can conflict with the testosterone inside you as a male. Because one thing about testosterone, it encourages a lot of ego within men. And one thing about men that I've learned, two things actually. One is, we don't want to be disrespected in front of our woman, and we damn sure don't want to be disrespected by our woman. Those are two violations that most men cannot handle. So it's in a man's best interest to stay away from a promiscuous woman where her promiscuity is evident, where everybody can see it. Now, the reason why I say all this is because there's a little Asian kid on the internet. He goes by the name of Neon, a little Indian youth, and he's only 19, a little kid. The first time I come across him, he was having a discussion via the internet with Andrew Tate, and he was mad disrespectful, calling Andrew Tate a bald-headed refugee. He was criticizing the J people. You know what I mean when I say the J people. He was criticizing the J people, calling them the K word and whatnot. Just super mad disrespectful. And the way he was talking, I was saying to myself, bro, you ain't built for this type of talk, because he's really skinny. He looks like a dude, like if you held him by the arm, you might snap his arm. Like, he's got no meat on him. So he's running his mouth, and then lo and behold, people found him in a park and touched him. You know, a couple black kids found him slipping, and they've decided to take his trainers and film him in that. Now, me personally, I don't advocate bullying, I don't advocate violence, but if you're running your mouth like that, people are going to come and check you, especially when they can see and know who you are. So, lo and behold, he's 19, apparently he's a virgin, so he's not had any experience with women like that. A woman comes into his life, a girl by the name of Sam something, I don't know her second name. But what's happened is, this woman has a history of being on the internet via OnlyFans. She's been on it, she's showing skin. I'm not sure if she's shown the box or gone to that level, but nevertheless, she's on OnlyFans showing skin. You're always going to have a problem with females that are on OnlyFans. This is why when a woman does it, she needs to be prepared that there's a possibility no man is going to take her seriously going forward. But nevertheless, this 19-year-old in Neon met Sam, and he's decided to make her his girlfriend. Now, this guy has been on the Fresh and Fit podcast. You've got Myron and you've got Fresh basically trying to tell him this is not a good idea, don't do it. You've got people like Sneeko, people that are close to him, saying get rid of her, yeah, she's going to embarrass you eventually. However, he's 19, he's got next to no experience with women. He's got a woman who's fairly pretty, who probably wouldn't look his way if he was just a normal regular dude, and because he's 19, he's probably not socially aware of what a gold digger is yet. I understand that 19-year-olds don't really know much about the world, and if he's never had sex before, he's clearly not going to realize that what he's doing is a potential detriment to his mental state going forward dating this woman. So nevertheless, he's dating her, he's took her seriously, and then what's happened recently, while he's been doing these IRLs and stuff like that, one other guy named, I believe his name is Vitaly, he looks like one big ass steroid Polish looking kid. I had to look him up. Apparently he's banned on YouTube, banned on a few things, and this guy has decided to walk up to Neon. He asks Neon for his autograph, and then what he's done is, as he's asked Neon for his autograph, he's then shown Neon images of his girlfriend Sam in promiscuous naked pictures and asked Neon to sign it. In the event of him showing N3on these images, Sam's walked up to Vitaly, they've had a huge dispute, and then the girl has ended up spitting in this Polish kid's face. Now, I can't show you specific imagery because YouTube is very sensitive, so I can only show you so much. However, if you want to see the full footage, you're gonna have to go on alternative platforms. I'm sure you can find it, but take a look for what as much as I can show you.
Huh? Can I get an autograph? Oh. Chat, you know who this is? Huh?
What's up?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Wanted to get an autograph.
Do you have a problem?
No, the 2 + 2 is 4.
Look how nervous he is.
I'm not nervous.
Do you want
You're a girl. You know what's crazy?
Yeah, you're dating an OnlyFans girl,
You're a
bro.
grown-ass man doing this.
Oh yeah,
Get a
so
grip.
what? You're a twin. You're twins, bro. You're Come on, let me. Oh yeah, what's up? What's up, my boy? I'm not gonna touch your boy.
I'm 19 years old. You're a
Give me your autograph. I'm a fan, bro. I want to get an autograph, bro. What the I do?
do the world a favor and go.
Why are you so hurt, bro? It's okay. I do OF too, bro.
You're a loser.
I'm a loser? Damn, you're hurt. You're hurt, bro. You're hurt. Oh. We kiss now. Oh, that was amazing. Yeah.
Now, let this be a lesson to all men out there that want to date a woman who's got a promiscuous history. It's one thing dating a woman who's got a promiscuous history amongst your inner circle. It's another thing dating a woman who's got a promiscuous history that's exposed to the whole of the internet. Because what happens there is, if you're dating one of these women who have been on the internet, whether it's through OnlyFans or pornographic material, you know what I mean when I say pornographic material, I'm trying to make this YouTube safe. What it does is, it gives your enemies free ammunition to come at you without actually doing the hard work to find something to genuinely come at you with. What Vitaly did, where I'm from, could potentially result to somebody putting tools in him. Now again, I'm not advocating violence. I just want to explain and give you an example of how in real life this is dangerous. These guys are messing within the IRL world. I don't prescribe to this IRL world because I honestly believe that police are gonna have to get involved soon, because anyhow one of these kids gets deleted on camera live, I believe that the government is eventually gonna come in and put licenses on this stuff, because you can't keep having people being compromised in these positions to where it's eventually going to lead to somebody's ego being compromised so much that they just may end up deleting the woman that they're with and also themselves. People have been crazy enough to do it in the past. It's a possibility in the future. God forbid, but you got to be prepared for these things if you're going to partake in dealing with a woman with a promiscuous history. Now, regarding Sam spitting in that Polish guy's face, the era I'm from, I come from the era of chivalry. I don't come from the era of men and women are equal. So, regardless of what a woman does, I've always said give women the benefit of the doubt, in the sense of you don't attack no woman. And where I'm from, we're just not from that stock. We let women moan, shout their mouths off, but we don't put hands on them. I'm not from that stock. However, just because I'm from the stock where I don't believe in putting my hands on women, that doesn't mean the people that are in the vicinity or this new generation prescribe to those same ideals. She spat in a man's face. Now, if he retaliated and did something, again, I'm trying to keep it YouTube safe. If he did something in retaliation where she was harmed, is he justified? Because somewhere along the line, spitting on somebody, I can honestly say bets are off. Bets are off. I'm all for protecting women, but I honestly do believe the line has been crossed if you believe you can eject something that's out of your mouth onto me without consent. It's one of the most foul, degrading things you can do. And it would have been extremely unfortunate if that man decided to retaliate in a violent way. But lucky for the lady, he didn't. He actually did something which I can honestly say is more disgusting than actually being violent with her. Nevertheless, that's his response towards being spat on. And folks, be careful out there. If you're going to do this IRL stuff, please make sure that you do it as the most safest way as you possibly can. And fellas considering dating these women, not to repeat myself, but try your best to avoid getting with a woman with a promiscuous history, because there's always a dude out there that can always use that promiscuous history against you. Like and subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next